Hey, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak with us. The ones the apostles, Elegir Milson, hopefully like Tishmer and Sirdi, Hambala Chayaba. Amen. I'm going to get straight right into it. So, this is on Daily Mail Co. UK, dailymail.co.uk. It says, Illinois mother 23 is killed by a stray bullet while reading the Bible to her seven-month old daughter before bed. It says, a young mother of two from suburban Chicago was reading the Bible to her baby daughter at bedtime when she was killed by a stray bullet that flew into the house and struck the woman in the head. The incident took place last Saturday at 9 p.m. in the 2800 block of Enoch Avenue in Zion, Illinois, which is located about 50 miles northeast of Chicago. Lamb Calderon said her daughter, 23-year-old Melanie Yates, and her husband, Daniel, were separately getting their daughters ready for bed when a loud bang went off near their home. Calderon said her son-in-law called out to Yates, asking whether she heard what to him sounded like loud fireworks, but she did not respond. Yeah, this is the lady. This is the husband. It says he looked for her where she was at in the house, and he found her shot in the head. The victim's mother told ABC 7 Chicago. So first thing you might think about when you read this, someone who doesn't know, about the scriptures truly, they'd be like, how was this she was reading the Bible, how was she shot in the head like that? Well, here's your answer. This is Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Yeah, so whoever perished being innocent. The Lord, he's not going to have someone who's innocent perish. Someone who's righteous become cut off. Just perish like this woman perished. Showing you that this woman, she was not innocent. The Lord, in the Lord's eyes, she was wicked. Who knows what she was doing, but she was obviously wicked. It says paramedics were called to the scene and took Yates to the hospital. Meanwhile, her husband took the two children to Yates' parents and explained what had happened. He came in and he told me that our daughter had been shot and we didn't believe him. It was unfathomable, Calderon recounted. Yeah, like any day, man, the Lord, he can take you. That's why it's important to fear the Lord, because he can take you any day. So, reading on, it says, Yates was pronounced dead of her injuries at Vista East Hospital at 10 a.m. on Monday after being taken off life support, reported WGN TV. Yeah, amen. And ain't no life support going to save you if the Lord, he wants to be dead. So it says police in Zion said they do not believe Yates was the intended target of the shooting. Yeah, but showing you that the Spirit of the Lord is working on that shooter, to have that bullet pointed in the right, or have the gun pointed in the right direction so that bullet hit that lady. As harsh of it as it sounds, that's the truth. As it says right here, Psalm 68:20, he that is our power is the power of salvation. Unto Yahweh the power belong issues from death. So every death that occurs is ordained from Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. He is one who lets it pass. So yeah, the Lord, he had to set up where that shooter, he had that bullet, that gun aimed in the right direction. Then boom. Yeah, and you know, you can't just open the Bible because what? You can't just open the Bible, and read it, have your eyes on it, No, you can't. You can't just open it and you don't just do nothing. Look, it says right here, Matthew 7:24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these things of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which builds house upon a rock. Yeah, so point is, it's one thing to hear the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, one thing to hear, to read, and to hear the words. But it's a whole another thing to actually do them, to actually apply them. So you can't expect to just open the Bible and, you receive salvation, you receive protection from the Lord. You got to be doing his will. You got to be doing what's in the Bible. You got to be doing what's written. The Lord command his people to do, which, she could be a Edomite or she could be Jake, who knows? But point is, she wasn't doing what's right according to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, so she got put to death. So reading on. It says, as of Friday morning, no arrests have been made. Sean Calderon, Yates' father, said that the person who fired the shot that killed his daughter would not bring her back, but would give the family some closure. Which, if they really had understanding, they would know that the Lord is the one who put her to death. So it says Yates' brother has launched a GoFundMe campaign to provide financial assistance to his brother-in-law. Writing it in description, everybody who knew Eleni knows that she loved Jesus Christ with every fiber of her being. There's no doubt whatsoever that she is in heaven at this very moment. Yeah, and we know Jesus Christ is not his true. That shows you that Jesus Christ is not the true name of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Or that's not the true name of the Lord. Because, first of all, Jesus Christ, that's a Greek name. We know the Lord, he's a Hebrew. And second of all, the letter J didn't even exist until the 1600s. Yeah, and the Lord, he's a Hebrew, so is his name. He had a Hebrew name. And we know that once you go into Hebrew, that name is Yahushai. Which Yahushai means he delivers. And Hamashiach means anointed, which is basically what Christ means, anointed. So yeah, let's say she loved the Messiah, and when people think about the Messiah nowadays, they think about, the Son of the Lord. They think about red, pale skin, leprous looking dude, Cesare Borgia, because that's what that name Jesus Christ literally revolves around. Cesare Borgia, the son of the Pope, one of the popes in Rome. You can look up Cesare Borgia. So yeah. But once you call in the name, once you hear the name Yahushua, you think about his true image, which he was a dark-skinned man. He had woolly hair. As you read in the scriptures, Revelation 1 and Daniel 7, if I'm not mistaken. Daniel 9 or 7. But yeah, staying on point, it says, yeah, if she truly loved Yahweh Shai with all her heart, fiber of her being, then she would have been good. Because what? That wouldn't mean that she would have been doing his will. She would have been keeping his commandments. She would have been doing the things she needed to do in order to please the Lord. She truly loved him with every fiber of her being. But what? That's obviously a lie. So reading on, it says, therefore, there is no doubt whatsoever that she is in heaven at this very moment. Yeah, reading on. But we on earth miss her very dearly. And yeah, we know that once you die, you go to the spiritual world. And everything that you've done, the Lord, he judges you on that. And then the next life, the new body that you come in, on the earth, the new flesh that you will receive, your new life, basically, that's where you will serve your punishment. You will live throughout those judgments that the Lord put on you when you're in the spiritual world. But we're in the time, we're in the end times right now where, we're in the end times right now. So this lady, we're in the end times where the kingdom is going to be established. It's the kingdom of heaven is right around the corner. Yeah, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai is right around the corner. So, this lady, she either come back as a 2/3 of the nation. If she's of the nation of Israel, she'll come back as a 2/3. But if she's a heathen, then she will come back as a slave. Through the other heathen. So yeah, staying on point, reading on, it says, we miss her passionate, powerful prayers. We miss her infectious laugh. We miss her beautiful singing voice, lifting songs of worship. We miss her feisty witty humor. But yeah, look, it says passionate. We miss her passionate, powerful prayers. And every single one of those prayers that this lady was sending up, Yahweh Shem Yashai, he didn't hear not one. Because what it says right here in Proverbs 28:9, he that turneth away his he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer should be abomination. So yeah, this lady, she wasn't keeping the commandments, doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yashai. Keeping the law. She was being wicked. So every single one of those prayers that the lady sent up, the Lord, he didn't hear not one. It says, we miss her dedication to being an amazing, godly mom and wife. And yeah, that's a lie. Because what? First of all, when a woman prays, she needs to have her head covered. And second of all, she was truly a godly woman. She would be, the Lord, he would have kept her alive. Because what? We know that, we know how, a woman should truly be, once you read the scriptures. If you can go into the New Testament and you can read how a woman needs to be, having herself, which we know this woman, she obviously didn't. She was obviously being a wicked woman. So, and we wish with every fiber of her being she was here, but we know she is in a better place. But but yeah, staying on point, it says 2 Chronicles 2:13, that whosoever shall not seek the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether men or women. So, the Lord, he don't care if you're this great dude, if you're this small dude, if you're this rich dude, if you're this poor dude, if you're a man, if you're a woman, he don't care. If you're not doing his will, if you're not keeping his commandments, if you're not doing what needs to be done in order to please him, you're going to be put to death, like this lady was put to death. So yeah, just real quick, I wanted to do that lesson. Basically, I brought out everything I needed to bring out. The Worldly brothers out there edified. Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Barak Thumb. Shalom.